just turned in my last set of keys to my apartment, so I can legitimately say that I am now a full-time van lifer. I cannot get back into the apartment. The only thing I can get back into is the garage I'm renting. So I don't know, you decide if you think that's legit, that I'm a full-time van lifer with a garage, or that it doesn't quite count yet because I still own some sticks and bricks. Up to you. So I think I'll just keep you updated on the week, how the week's going at the end of the week. One thing I will say is that I have a ton of friends in the area who have offered driveways and showers and bathrooms and all kinds of amenities. And I have to say, I so appreciate that. And it's wonderful to have a safety net. But to the extent possible, I want to kind of develop a structure or a routine for actually living on the road and dealing with things like personal hygiene and water and those kind of issues without relying on my good friends. So for those of you who are out there watching, I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. So I am trying to locate a free shower or a cheap shower at the moment. Some ideas I've had are the Y, the University, Hills Creek State Park, and those are the ones I'm going to try before I impose upon friends. So next time you see me, I'll be clean. So here's a good one. My first day, considering that I'm living full-time in the van and I'm in a friend's yard and it's been raining a lot and I got stuck in the mud. Yeah, so maybe I can get the camera set up and you can watch this fiasco. What really sucks is I have recovery boards in my shopping cart on Amazon, and I was like, I'm not going to be going anywhere that I could get stuck. Wrong. Here we go. So here's my plan. I scrambled around and found as many car mats as I could on the property, and I'm going to go back. I'm going to have to stop and turn, and then I'm going to go out the way I came because it's the shortest distance. And I did make it through on the way in. The only problem I know is, the only reason I had a problem is because I stopped. So my plan is to get straight back, turn my wheels, and head back the way I came with no problems. That's my plan. Gotta find the keys. Got them. Yay, I found enough car mats and I got out and I used, when I went forward, I used low drive. Don't have a low in reverse. So the mats did work. I do still have that big pit of grass to now repair. So that could be another fiasco of a video, but definitely not necessary on this channel. So there you go, another Three Stooges event with one stooge. So I spent my first night at the Pennsylvania Welcome Center on Route 15 north of here. I chose that location because it is a beautiful spot from which to watch a thunder and lightning storm. So today's adventure is I sold some things on Craigslist and I'm going to deliver them to Endicott, New York, which is an hour and a half away. I had said when I first started this whole van adventure idea that if I had things I was selling, I would deliver them if they needed to be delivered to an interesting place. So it turns out that Endicott is only a couple minutes away from a good friend of mine. So I'm gonna drop off the aquarium supplies that I sold on Craigslist and go visit a friend. And after that, I'm going to a women's conference in Clark Summit, PA, where I've never been. I got a last minute invitation and hey, have van, we'll travel. So we'll see what we see along the way. I'm really trying also to kind of see how long I can go without plugging in for more electricity or getting more water. So I just got a gallon of water from the house, and so now I have that gallon. I have a little bit left in my 2.5 gallon spigot jar, and then I'm not sure what I have left in the water for the pump. I feel like I haven't used it a lot, but I have to figure out, a way to get a sense of how full that water is, and more importantly, how full the gray water is. That is like one of my big fears right now is forgetting to empty the gray water and having it spill all over the van, which would be gross. So, yeah, so an adventure as well as a shakedown. So I'll tell you what, Google's been making me crazy lately because it doesn't seem to know where it's going, or it's telling me to go places where there aren't even roads. But today, as several other days this has happened, maybe Google does secretly know that my objective is to drive the back roads. I ended up on this back road, don't even know where it is. I know where it is. It's outside of Wysox, PA, but don't know the name of it. Driving along, and I saw a beautiful waterfall that there's not really any place easy to pull over. I'm kind of pulled over in front of somebody's driveway Sunday, though, so I think I'll be cool. I am now gonna have to walk down the road to show you this waterfall. Okay, so off we go. I'm not an exciting hike because I'm walking along the road. And I'm not sure actually how great safe this is, just because some yahoos in a pickup truck just went whipping by. So I'm gonna try to stay in the grass as much as possible, which makes me think about ticks, but I'll just have to check when I get back. There we go. Just beautiful down in there. There's a creek running. I can hear it. I don't know if you can. It's funny, as I was kind of dinking around this morning, kind of getting ready and planning my day, I was like, I could really do with the hike, but I have lots to do. Yeah, so that section of property is all posted. They're using the yellow signs, but I also learned recently that purple blazes on trees take the place of those yellow posted signs. That way landowners don't have to come through and keep putting up those paper. So there we are, just right along the road, lucky find, and worth a little hike down the road. Okay, so thanks Google for that great detour. I was really only trying to get to a diner. I am so hungry now. So that's where we're gonna head, is back on the path that will hopefully lead us to the diner. So I'll tell you something though, I was driving with my windows down, which I think if I hadn't been driving with my windows down, I would have missed that because I would have had the air on and the noise. With the windows down, I could hear the wind, but I could also hear the creek, and I could hear it getting louder and louder. So I just, I was tuned into that water sound more, and just now driving by it with the AC on, definitely could have easily whipped right by it. And there you have it, the end of my first week as a full-time van lifer. Stay tuned for more antics by subscribing and clicking the notifications bar, and see what kind of trouble I can get myself into next.